Oh, we're readying up now, so we are going to get somewhere. Find the Pass may be joining us. 2-footer, then say good luck on your new job. Break a leg. Oh, I don't fancy getting sacked, to be fair, DK. Anyway, 10 drivers are joining us for the start. Maybe one driver to come halfway through. Everyone's tipped Tally to have pole today, so who will get second? Can anyone challenge Tally? Fuck off, DK. You're not nice to me, are you? I'm sorry for leaving you for one race. And this is how you you portray me? Oh, good old Monaco. Let's see what these drivers can do. We've got 10 of them. We're on the streets of Monte Carlo. In the good old fashion of Monaco, I have got cider with me. So it won't be unbearable to watch, as I'll be so drunk by the end of the race. I won't know what's up and down. I'm just here to bully. Fair enough. So yeah, by the end of the night, by the end of the race, right, we'll be slurring the words and we'll think we're doing it in reverse. Again, not a very packed grid, so there shouldn't be a lot to commentate on tonight. I mean, I could just sit back here and it's basically rambling on for an hour. Sky looks, it looks dry to all the drivers who wanted rain tonight. Don't think they're going to get it. As we're hearing the other commentator in the pit lane, probably doing a better job than me. Anyway, who will be our first driver out to brave the streets of Monaco? Obviously, I didn't really see the Monday race, so I'm not even sure what's happened. I know in other league news we had a driver ban, which is interesting to learn about. I think Boo's our first driver out of Betches. It's Betches. Oh no, he won't be. Because obviously how the pit lane works, it'll be Apex out first. Apex, another quick driver. In fact, I think the top 10 here are all our quick drivers. Yeah, they're all top drivers. It's actually hard to say who will be where. I can't give you any good predictions. Anyway, well, this is the first time I've seen Monaco in a while. In fact, my first league race commentating was around Monaco last season in RRF1. It's seen, I think, 2 red flags. I don't think we've got quite as many drivers in that we had in that race, though. It's the end of the season. Zero's obviously already our champion. He's taking the day off. Heck, he can take the rest of the season off if he really wants to. So again, this is just racing for a bit of fun now, which is what it should be anyway. Obviously, you don't want to throw it into the wall on your first lap, getting them tyres warm, Apex. We will follow him on board shortly. We'll have the very good camera shots around Monaco. You'll find out what where's Towley. So we'll jump on to Towley after Apex's. So anyway, goes very wide into the final corner. Obviously, not on the only DRS zone is here. Gets very nice close to the left-hand wall. Third gear, minimises wheel spin up the hill. These count as corners, but they're not corners in the Formula 1 car. As he comes into the casino a little bit, again, the car tries to hold on, go past this kink. In real life, it looks a lot worse than what it does in the game. Anyway, into the lows hairpin now. It goes very wide. Again, such a slow corner in obviously modern day Formula 1 cars. Just they look so slow. Anyway, goes into the tunnel now, flat out right. Some people reckon there should be DRS allowed. I'm really a bit dangerous, but let's run it for once. There it goes into the chicane. Anyway, Tally goes first by quite a long way. DK in second. It was a 1:10.8 from the lap we watched. So DK the closest rival to Tally. Anyone else coming through on their laps? We've got Destroyer who goes up to P3 with a 1 minute 9.7. Then it'll be Boo who's next on a lap. So let's follow him. This is, I believe it's Tom. Nice flick left. Again, not really. Oh, we've got yellow. Oh no, it's just someone moving on. Oh, Betches has 5-second penalty for 5 place grid penalty for causing a collision with DK. So that must have happened in the tunnel there. I wonder what happened there. Well, again, any instance, send in a clip. Boo goes into P4 with 1 minute 9.8. So we got 3 drivers in the 1 minute 9s, 1 in the 1 minute 8. We've got Bajorn, who's just started a lap. Not going very quick actually. Let's see why. He's in non-ERS. Is he aware of this? Destroyer's retired from the session. Has he hit a wall? Boo will be our first driver to come to him, so we'll keep on board with him. He's disappeared, so I wonder what happens there. We've got 9 people watching. Welcome to the 9 viewers. Obviously some of these will be the drivers. Anyway, I'm not sure if Bajorn is on a lap here or if he's just driving around. Anyone else? Is DK is he setting another lap? I believe he isn't. So Bajorn should be setting a lap on his next one round, at least. It looks like he's pushing at the end of this sector though. What? Oh, someone shot at me, my bad. Anyway, is Bajorn starting his lap now? I believe he is. So anyway, it goes up the hill. Looks much quicker in real life cameras when you watch them come up the hill there. And into the casino bit, which is obviously normally on a normal day, that's actually a car park that they go through. Obviously Monaco is a full street circuit. Every bit they race on is actually a road. Obviously some bits are actually like modified to make a track into the tunnel. Now again, very quick in real life, doesn't look so quick when it's a video game. Goes into the chicane. Not the best line I've seen for that chicane. It'll be interesting to see what Towley does on that chicane, because I mean, I've done this track a few times. In that chicane you can near enough get away with going straight over like that. That's how you should do the first bit of that the Novel chicane. Into the final corner now, onto the power, doesn't get any slip. Use up all the ERS and he goes into P5 with 1 minute 10.5. 1 minute 10.3. Don't know why I got 5 from. Anyway, MST crossing the line. Goes with a 1 minute 10. It puts him into P5 with 1 minute 10.2. And we've got Goomba, who's the last driver. No, Brewdog as well. But yeah, that's all very close to the wall. You don't want to be getting that close to the wall. That is how you lose your front wing. A nice last part of this, a bit of a slide. Anyway, into Rascas, into first gear, very interesting, especially with the slide. Anyway, where's this going to put him? Is it going to be in the 1 minute 11s? Yes, 1 minute 11.5. Anyway, Brewdog now our last driver to set a lap. 10 minutes to go in the session, obviously. Blasted it down into the tunnel, which I bet used to sound lovely with the V10s. Obviously now that the F1s run the V6s, they're not as loud anymore. We've got a yellow flag. I think it's just one of the McLarens getting out of the way. Anyway, apparently a purple middle for Brewdog. So let's see where he comes at the end of this. Looks very nice. A little bit of wheel spin. Short shifting to minimise it. Goes straight to the line at 1 minute 11.3. Anyway, we'll jump up to Tally, who's on a lap. Let's see what he takes this Novel chicane like. Novel chicane like. Getting straight into it, straight over. Yeah, you get away with so much there. Now, is he up? Yeah, and so much confidence around here. Unbelievable. At the speed he's carrying. Bit of a tap on the wall. Again, obviously we're not on realistic down. Oh, hits his rear. That's going to slow him a bit down. He might have actually lost all his time there. Does he improve? We're 1 minute 8.1. He must have lost so much. Gained only 0.005. Anyway, DK, our closest contender, but 1.4 seconds off Towley. Let's see how he does it. Yeah, it does not look as confident into the chicane. How confident does he look into these? Oh, does look a bit nice though. How much speed does he carry? Oh, turned in a bit early. Hesitated, you can see it on the wheel. Anyway, into Raskas now, doesn't hit that inside wall as Towley did. Keeps it in third gear though, fourth gear. I know it minimises the spin, but it's going to bog him down a bit. What's he going to do? It's a 1 minute 9.4, only goes a tenth quicker. Anyway, Boo now goes up into P2 with 1 minute 8.8. Now our closest challenger to Betches now apparently up 4 times. He'll come into the pits here. Yes, he will. Is it Brewdog or MSFT next? It's Brewdog. Into the tunnel now. Good camera shots though. Going into the Novel chicane now. Again, doesn't cut the circuit. Obviously keeps at least one tyre on the line. Got yellow flag, got Apex going slow in the tunnel. Pull on board for Raskas. Nice straight into first gear though. Second gear all the way up. No ERS though. Alright, so this is now his lap. It's going again. Oh, very slow first corner. MSFT now. What's this looking like? First gear seems way low. Oh, DK's retired. Has DK hit the wall? I believe DK might have hit the wall, so that's his chance of at least a P2 out. I believe he well, you're third at the moment. Obviously, you're at risk of losing that. Again, I believe Towley's going to run away with this race, but it'll be a good battle for P2 because I think from P2 to P5, I think you lot are quite similar on pace. You just obviously got to iron out some of these things. Obviously, this is a track where consistency does reward you quite a bit. Because even if you're consistently slow around here, if you're not making mistakes, you're laughing. As we're just following Bajon for what I believe will be his second lap. People are shouting at him obviously I'm interested in the final, right? But as I hear someone shout, I'm like, let me just look at the. It's 1-0 Tottenham. Jeez. Right. So United have to do it all. If anyone's obviously my dad still hasn't brought up my ciders. I'll have to dig into a strongbow, guys. I don't want to dig into a strongbow. Oh well, I gotta dig into one. My dad will bring them up as soon as I open this can, by the way. Right, as Bajon comes to the line with a 1 minute 10.1, puts him into P6. Obviously, we only have half a grid tonight if you've just joined us. MSFT's gone into P4. And Tally is setting another lap on that curve, getting the rotation with their rear tyres. Again, Tally is making this track his personal. We'll try not to swear. Making it his personal toy here. Oh, he's absolutely levered it on the inside of the Novel chicane, just as I was talking about it. But Sean's going to have to bail out of his lap. Oh, I think Tally's got pole anyway. Oh no, I don't know. Boo's improving. He just needs 7 tenths. I know Tally did want to drop into the 1 minute 7s tonight, so I don't think that's going to quite happen. Yeah, so I think Bajon's going to quickly go into the pits, grab a new pair, and then it's a shootout for first, but we're missing first, third, and fifth. So it's all to play for, with 3 people not being able to protect their positions. Right, I was just apologising for laughing. Right, anyway, Brewdog is now a driver. He's in overtake. I believe he might actually be on a lap here. Let's find out what he does. Very hard braking zone, doesn't hit the inside wall. That is the best way to do it. I know obviously people want to learn from Towley, but I wouldn't learn from his latest lap. Oh, goes very wide though. Oh, drives a lot of speed into there though. Is he going to at least get into the top 5 of this lap? Again, first gear is a very interesting choice at Radcliffe. Comes to the line in a 1 minute 10.1, puts him into P6. Anyone else on the lap? I think it is just Betches. So we'll follow Betches with his lap. Again, a bit hesitant on the inside there. You can just see the car jolt more left. He's down 2 tenths. Again, where has he lost all his time though? He could have nailed sector 1, we don't know. It doesn't obviously tell us his personal best in what sectors. Bajourne's retired, so he reckons that P7's his best. Or is he hit the wall actually? He's gone, no, that's Apex. So where's Bajourne gone off? No, he's retired in the pit lane. So yeah, I don't think Bajourne wants to go again. Betches exits the Novel chicane. Again, doesn't hesitate, knows exactly where he's going. Now he's a 10th up, so yes, he lost time in this middle sector. How much time is there to make in this final sector for Betches? Is he going to do a Max Verstappen type thing where he's in his Red Bull? He's in the Red Bull seat, so is he going to make a Max Verstappen? Oh, goes very on that curb. Comes to the line. What's it going to be? It's going to be a 1 minute 11.2. Puts him into P9. MSFT now is on his last lap, unless if he makes a mistake, he will have enough time to go around again. We've got a yellow flag. I think that's Goomba getting out of the way on his out lap. He needs to get a move on actually. If he's just coming up the hill, we've got 2 drivers, 2 Red Bulls, both of the Red Bulls getting out of the way. So MSFT, is he going to challenge DK's lap? Is he going to challenge Boots? Is he going to challenge Towley's lap? We'll only find out at the end of the lap. Into the tunnel now. Again, obviously used to sound much better. Comes into the Novo chicane, takes a good line, that's a good cut. As now he comes to the tobacco, I believe it's called. I believe it used to be a tobacco store on that corner. Oh, he hits the wall, he's lost his front wing, that's going to slow him down for the final 2 corners. Going to understeer like hell. Betches is retired in P9, Brewdog's retired. So now, is MSFT going to dethrone any of these top 3 drivers? No, he doesn't. So that wing damage must have costed him. We've got Dragoons who joined late. I didn't realise. But he's invalidated his lap. So I believe unless if Boo can mount a challenge for Towley, Towley's on pole. Comes into the he's lost some of his front wing already. That's it. So it's Towley on pole, and then it's Boo in second, DK in third, MSFT in fourth, Destroyer in fifth, Brewdog in sixth. I believe. Oh wait, no, Goomba can still mount a challenge. I think Towley and Boo's lap's safe. Let's see what Goomba can do then on brand new softs. Not the easiest track though. Nice cut, again, interesting gear choice. Rubs against the wall. Again, a bit more rubbing. Oh, he's invalidated. So then, anyway, Bajourne in 7th, Apex in 8th, Betches in P9, Goomba in P10, and Dragoon in 11th. That is our starting grid for the Monaco Grand Prix. Round 19, I believe, of the Season 13 RRF1. Where only 11 drivers are going to join us for this race. as our start time will be, I think, will be 20:58. As I've just got a black screen and F1 music. Da, 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 da. Where's my fourth? Oh, I already digged into a strong mode because it took that long. I just went for an 18-minute quali session, and you've only just brought them up.
I totally forgot again, so I just saw them. So I was like, oh no. Shouting.
I literally said to the stream that I'll literally open a strongbow, and then you'll come up with them.
Is that what happened?
Yeah. No, I opened it about 5 minutes ago. But yeah, so we've got a 5-minute gap now, which I believe will be going about Tottenham 1-0. Is it? Was it one of them? It was like he couldn't help it.
Oh yeah, it was definitely.
It was definitely what?
Going in, like. It was better. They thought it was Ben Johnson originally, like. Because, but it looked like he went to back pass it more. And then just went straight into Shaw's chest. I mean, it wasn't on his feet or anything.
Destroyers just went, can we reduce the start time? And then Brewdog said he's having a cig, and I went James Hunt it. Anyway, we're going to get going in 2 minutes' time. Yeah.
Girls, why did I spend so much money on cat food today when there's like 40 pouches of Whiskas pet food? Yeah? The big cats can eat this, you know. The only reason why it's getting is because it's smaller chunks.
So we've got a 39 lap race around Monte Carlo. Hopefully there's no safety cars and we can get this done very quickly. In fact, it's going to be a long race. It's about a minute. Oh my god. Yeah, it's going to be a 50-minute race. Well, as your commentator, I think I'm entitled to tell you the score. So if anything happens in the 40 that I know of, I will report it into the stream. Obviously, anyone listening, then you have your 40 scores. Right, as we're on the line for the formation lap, so they reckon hard mediums. Is everyone going hard medium? I know we got everyone on mediums other than Bajon who's going the hard medium. Right, let's get this ready for the start of the Grand Prix. Hopefully we don't watch it from the backside of the grid. There's 11 of us. Oh yeah, Betches had that penalty, so I forgot. Right, so the starting grid is as it was in quali, other than Dragoon and Betches swap. Goomba Dragoon swap positions with Betches because Betches had a 5 place grid penalty for colliding with DK, I believe. Whether or not that happened, we didn't see it. Anyway, as Towley comes around the final corner, and yes, we should get a view of the start line. Or at least behind Towley. Yeah, it's going to be behind Towley. Well, we get an interesting view. Imagine this view in Formula 1. Imagine if Crofty had to commentate from this position. I mean, he's got nothing on me. Right, we can't even see the lights from here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's lights out, and away we go. Blah blah blah. Right, wow, DK had a brilliant start up to P2 already. Is he going to challenge the lead? No, he doesn't. There's a bit of contact between Boo and DK, but I think they all get through. I was going to say they all get through, but Jean's our first driver behind. Is that McLaren front wing damage? Has McLaren had wing damage? It might have been Goomba, maybe, actually. Has Goomba got wing damage? No, he hasn't. No, I think it's one of the Haas, actually. I think Dragoon's got wing damage. Yes, he has. So it was a piece of the Haas. Right, does Bajon look like he's got all his front wing? No, he hasn't. He's also missing a bit of front wing. Anyway, it's still Tally in the lead. And then DK up to P2. Boo up to P3. MSFT stayed. Brewdog's getting in position. Destroyer's gone down in position. Apex has gone up. Goomba stays the same. Dragoon and Betch has both gone up. And Bajon's obviously the biggest loser as he spun around at the first corner. Obviously, I didn't see if there was any contact. But anyway, is DK going to mount a challenge for Towley? Obviously, going to be a bit more careful now that you need to finish this race. As we nearly completed the first lap of the Monaco Grand Prix in RRF1. The Wednesday division, if anyone was confused on what day it was. If you didn't read the title or know what day it is. Anyway, Towley is obviously going to want to extend his lead. DK's is underfueled. His light is amber, meaning he's underfueled his car. Obviously, he's planning for a safety car then. However, so far, as it is, Dragoon and Bajon both for new front wings. That'll be their only stop of the... Oh, Bajon will actually have to pit again because he's going to be putting on the medium tyres. in obviously real life F1, they'd probably make it 30 laps, 37 laps. But in the F1 game, unfortunately, I don't think that happens. Anyway, well, we're back. And again, I've lost the internet again. I don't get it. Oh well, we're back. We're energetic. We're happy. We haven't missed much. Yeah. Bajon Dragoon's pitted again. Has he made a mistake? He must have. So Dragoon's pretty much out of this race unless if there's a safety car that comes out. Again, our cars are still pretty close together. DK's nearly lost a second to Tally though. Again, Tally's just rapid. DK's looking at a podium here, I believe. Anyone else? No. Well, we've got this battle for P5, and then we've got. We've got. That looks very close for 1.1 second gap. Anyway, is MSFT going to challenge into the first corner? No, he is not. Let's go to telemetry back. Well, good ERS, but obviously everyone around here will. That's what makes it so difficult to pass. Obviously, it all depends on the better skill of the driver, I believe. This battle is brewing up nicely. MSFT becomes our first driver to get a penalty for multiple warnings. That's very weird around Monaco, especially at that part of the track. There's not really many places you can cut. Anyway, fresh slate now, so you can technically get away with cutting a bit more corners. Apex is in P7, trying to chase down Brewdog. He's in this battle. However, he's lost a bit of time, maybe a bit of a mistake. Obviously joins back up though, the slower Brewdog goes. Still 5 laps. It's always good. Yeah, there's not really much happening anymore. Kind of just have to watch this battle and our little chat. So again, season finale next week. I believe it's Abu Dhabi, but I'm not too sure. I've not done Abu Dhabi this year. I'm not sure if it's a reserved RRF1 track for the finale, but I believe 98% sure it's Abu Dhabi next week finale. I will be the commentator next week. However, I won't be racing in the final race. So my last race was my Baku race, which I got P4 in. So a bit unfortunate I don't get to do the finale, but oh well. I will be here for next season, I believe, I hope. If my name gets picked. I think I've signed up for next season. It'd be pretty awkward if I didn't get picked. Anyway, Betch is catching up to Goomba. Obviously, I believe. Oh, what tyre is he on? Go on. My cat's on my PlayStation. If this knocked my internet off, I swear. Right, it didn't. That might mean I put it in better. We got Bajon in the pits. I wonder if he's throwing another pair on hards and to go all the way to the end. It's getting to a point where the leaders might catch up here though. The leaders are just coming through the final sector now. Right. Betches is now catching up to the back of Goomba. Goomba becomes our other driver to get a 3-7 time penalty. So three drivers on penalties now. Oh, Betches gets all out of shape, and that's going to ruin his progress. Brewdog now is quite close to MSFT. So did MSFT make a mistake? He's now nearly 2 seconds behind B. Well, whatever it is, it's not going to help MSFT's podium chance. where Brewdog will want to overtake MSF because it's his best chance at a podium. Obviously, Boo's got no penalties. He's not got any penalties, so he kind of needs it. Obviously, there's still a safety car period. Probably a safety car period. There's still a pit stop period to go. Anyway, on theirs it shows Monaco was actually a racetrack in 1929. And since then, it's not really had many layout changes. Obviously, the barriers have had significant improvement. I think Bajorn's generally just going for the most pit stops. But yeah, again, a track that's not seen many track layout improvement or changes. Of course, it used to be a weirder section to Raskas, where it like went more left and then right, but now obviously it's just smoother. What else layout change wise? Obviously, the harbour now isn't just lined by hay bales; it's actually an Armco. Other than that, oh, and the tunnel used to be stone, didn't it? And only like 100 meters long. But yes, other than that, Monaco has remained practically the same thing. Bit of a wall tap from Brewdog there. Just gonna invite destroyers to try and overtake him. Again, as we are on lap 9. So 30 laps to go. Now. Yeah, it reminds me of watching the real life Monaco Grand Prix, to be fair. You alright? I'll tell you what, with enough luck, this will be how the order goes in Monaco. You'll have a McLaren on pole, and then you'll have an RB, you'll probably have Hadjar in the RB for some reason running in P2, and obviously Verstappen in P3, and then you'll have Albon and Sainz in P4 and 6. Heck, someone put a bet on this now. This will be the finishing order of the real life Grand Prix. If someone can like accurate and tell me the odds, I might throw a $5 on it. That is a joke, don't do that. Oh god. As we join the leaders, they've not been seen. I mean, they don't want screen time tonight, do they? Because they're not going to get it. As we got MSF slowly catching back up. Was that them going side by side? I believe so. MSFT's really mounting a challenge. Doesn't get the best exit there though. Will be brave to try that far back. Again, will make a mistake though, Boo. Oh, looking down the inside again, not enough room to back. Has to wait until at least the first corner at Sandavot. Again, you can just see the Oracle sign. And once a bit of contact, our first pit stop comes from Boo. Maybe his tyres are just going, but anyway, that's brought Brewdog right into the fight as he's got DRS on MSF. So that's now kicked off the pit stop phases for these guys. Again, Tully and DK can just extend. I think they're way out of the picture now. Obviously, how long does DK want to be on? How long does Tully and DK want to be on them tyres? Seeing what happened to them both in qualifying. Apex has joined the party now. This is a 5-car battle now. Obviously, Boo, our first driver to trigger it. Now again, do they want to extend and have the tyre advantage later into the race, or do they want to be on the roughly the same tyre and have track position? That is a question going through everyone's heads now. Well, at least my head. You'd be a fool if it wasn't going through your head though. Oh, a bit of a lock up from Apex. That's going to hinder him all the way to back. Yeah, there's not much they can do to Monaco to make it a bit better in racing. I reckon a ramp over the swimming pool. I don't think that's allowed though. I think it violates like a health and safety law. Anyway, we've got Brewdog coming into the pit. So Brewdog's covering off Boo. So where is this going to bring him out? Is Boo going to overtake him? Has Boo lost track position to Brewdog? Now he's coming into the last sector now. And I think he has. I think Brewdog's going to overtake him. Pit stops don't last that long around Monaco. Obviously it comes really quick. Is he changing his front wing? He's been stationary for a while. He was stationary for a while. I'm not sure about that. That gap looks like it should have been. Anyway, as we go back to this leading pack. They're about a 5-corner difference. MSF has pulled a 3-second gap to Apex. And then Apex has overtook Destroyer, I believe. Do now, just coming into the tunnel where the guys here racing are coming into the final into Raskas. Are they going to pit now? Surely they pit. Nope, extends again. Destroyer comes into the pit. So now, is Destroyer got front wing damage? Is he changing his front wing? Or is this our more representable battle? More representable. We got our net third coming around the final corner now, and I believe he has lost time. No, he hasn't. Coming to the end of the pit lane, it's going to be close. No, but he just gets it. I believe Brewdog changed his front wing. And we got Apex and MSFT still to come in. They were the drivers ahead though. So it'll be interesting where MSF comes out because he was the driver racing with Boo. So was the extension the better of it? Is the hard tyres slower when you get onto them? I've just realised the gaps, right? I believe everyone other than Bajorn is on the lead lap, right? And if so, the gaps aren't as big as you'd think. Anyway, Apex pits, MSF doesn't. So Apex now, is he going to get ahead of Boo? Comes into the pit. Boo's now mounting the final corner. It's going to be close. Again, a bit further up in the pit lane. Nah, it's not going to be close, is it? Think Boo's got that. Comes across. Yeah, it's fine. So MSF is the only driver now who... He's got about an 18-second lead, well, not lead, gap. Again, I think this is our only race here. No one's really even close to each other. So as he just follow MSF, just see what he does. Does it look quick? Is it like an in-lap? Is it like a push now? Keeps it in third gear. Again, them rear tyres shouldn't feel great at this rate. On to lap 14, Towley pits now. So leader's pitting. DK stays out. I think that's wise. If he wants any chance of winning this race, he needs to extend. Because the only way to a win now is if a safety car comes out. So I won't be surprised if DK stays out. Because if you look at this now, if the safety car comes out, DK will take the lead. Anyway, Goomba on still the same tyre as he started the race. Gonna be going side by side with Destroyer at any moment. They are going side by side up the hill, and I think Destroyer's got past him. Yes, he has. So now the next one to get past Goomba will be Apex, and Apex will want to do this as quick as possible. So he send it up the inside here? No, he does not. So he's going to get held up a bit longer. Again, it's going to give him Destroyer more time to shoot off the road. A bit of a shunt up the rear. That's more like a let me pass now. I need to get past you. He's going to get one into the tunnel. Again, needs a better exit, which on better tyres he should get. Again, Goomba trying all his hardest, probably in higher ERS. No. Oh, a bit of a cover. Does he send it down the inside of Noble Chicane? No, he does not. Again, Goomba, oh, got a really big tap on the rear. I'm surprised that didn't puncture his rear tyre then. That could have ended really badly. Anyway, MSF is now in the pit. So where is this going to bring him out? Is the MSF going to get him? I believe he might. I believe he's left it too long. Coming out the pits now as Boo shoots down the straight. Is it going to be close on the exit? It's closer, but again, Boo goes sailing past. Again, on a bit older tyres. But that shouldn't matter. That's a big gap. Again, trap positions, everything around here. Apex gets a penalty. Apex has got past Goomba now. I'm sorry we missed that in the mix of the DK still yet to pit. Still hoping for a safety car, I believe. Again, they've all kept it well. 11 drivers and all drivers still remain. There is no way every driver finishes the Monaco Grand Prix. If that happens, this race has to go down in history. There's been a bit of wall bashing, there's been a bit of contact, there's been a bit of argy-bargy, and yet still not one retirement. Obviously the gaps are massive, like, I mean, the only way you get into an accident if you do a tally in qualifying. But again, in the race, you're not really gunning it out. I mean, I wish the commentator had like a safety car button because to make it more interesting for me. I mean, there is a safety car button, it's called the commentator's curse, but it don't really work. Anyway, I think Bajourne's actually getting time on the leader here. Bajourne is our only lap car. We are on lap 17. I don't know what time it is. I don't know what the score is. We'll find you all the score as we're on board so far. The score is still 1-0 Tottenham, I believe, unless it's not reset properly. No, it is still 1-0 Tottenham. They are in the 63rd minute, and we are just halfway through this race. DK now pits, left without too long. Is Boo actually going to... has Boo pitted? If Boo's pitted, this is going to be very close, actually. Yes, he has. So, did DK leave it too long? No, actually, no, he hasn't. I don't know why I'm even thinking that. There was, yeah, I don't know why I even thought that, to be fair. DK comes out at least quite a bit. By at least 5 seconds. And that's just going to go up and up and up. We've got Goomba into the pits now as well. Anyway, as we are coming on to lap 20 in a moment. Kind of gotten a bit dull. Yeah. There's not much to really commentate on. I mean, this is your literal average Monaco experience. Well, in other news, if you have pre-ordered the next year's game, you will be able to start downloading it, like pre-download it on the 25th, I believe they said. So that's a full 2 days before. Obviously, that's if you've got the Iconic Edition. I don't think you can pre-install it until the 27th if you've got the standard. I've got the Iconic Edition, so I will have a stream up on the first day of release. Just after I come home from work, though, because I think I've got work in the morning. We've got a yellow flag. We've got DK out in the same corner. It's a virtual safety car. The same corner he binned it in on Monday. And I don't think that corner is DK's best friend. He becomes our first retirement on lap 19 of the Grand Prix. Yeah, DK, I don't believe that's your favourite corner. And the issue is, it didn't even cause a full safety car, so it's not even going to make the race better for me. It just, if anything, gives a little break. And I'm dying for a toilet here, and I need to make it to the end. And I've still got 19 laps to the end. Apex had a drive-through penalty. That's not good. We need United to score a goal to tie this up. Oh, we're back racing. Apex is serving his penalty. And, we've actually got a battle going. We've got Boo, MSF, and Bajon, who's obviously not actually fighting them. Well, let's see if MSFT tries to mount a overtake into the tunnel. I doubt he is. He's way too far back. And unless he makes a mistake, which he doesn't. Tally's running off of this. And that's our only close battle. So far, these two for a bit. In fact, we'll search up some Monaco facts. We'll read some out. This is how boring it's got. We're going to do Monaco facts. So the driver with the most wins around this circuit is Ayrton Senna with 6. The most wins as a constructor is McLaren with 15. So the last race around Monaco, which was in 2024, saw Leclerc win, and he was on pole position. The fastest lap was actually held by Lewis Hamilton. The first Grand Prix was took place on the 14th of April 1929. And then its first world champion, driver champion of the Formula One world was 1950. What do we do? We'll do winners. Why not? Why don't we do winners? You got Graham Hill and Michael Schumacher on 5 wins. Michael Schumacher's last win around here was in 2001, which is quite an insane stat, to be fair. You would have thought Schumacher would have won in like the 2003, 4 and 5. No, 2004. 2005 was the Alonso year. Oh, we got MSFT in the wall. That causes a safety car. That now brings me right into it. That's our second retirement. Again, not going to be helpful for us to watch the footy. Well, it might help MSFT. But it doesn't help us. The Europa League final is still 1-0 Spurs, by the way. Anyway, we've now got a safety car. So we've now got a race on our hands. Tally's now going to have to, who will catch up after the safety car. Bajon will be able to get his lap back. And everyone is going to be throwing a new pair of tyres on. Tally's into the pits. Surely it's a pair of mediums. Yes, it is. And then Boo, he will come in for a new pair of mediums. The Destroyer, he'll come in for a new pair of mediums. Everyone gets a new pair of mediums here. Maybe not Bajon because he needs the lap. Does Bajon come into the pit? Our driver who needs to, again, he can't really get past though, can he? It's not the best circuit to get past though, is it? Because nobody can really slow down. Because the rule states you've got to... The rule states that you've got to pull off the track. But there's not really any way you can pull off the track. The only place I can think of would be like down this tunnel. Yeah, he needs Towley to slow down. Like Towley needs to like cut the chicane and stay on the yeah. Well, I don't believe Towley's letting Bijan go. Well, at least Bijan's letting everyone else go. Unfortunately, Bijan couldn't get his lap back. Towley will argue there's no way he could go off. And he gets a good restart, and I think it leaves Destroyer under pressure. Booze all over the back of the destroyer here. As you're on lap 27 out of 39. It's still 1-0. Oh, and it wasn't a Luke Shaw own goal. It's now been updated to a Brennan Johnson goal. So, again, I don't like United, but I'm hoping they score because I do want to watch some of that footy. We got Betch into the pit lane now for a brand new pair of medium soft tyres. Alright. Anyway, we got Boo and Destroyer trying to go side by side up the hill. Oh, very close. Coming down into the tunnel. And I just realised there is wing damage on that Williams. So this is holding up this little pack. No assisters. Does he send it down the inside onto the noble chicane? No, he doesn't. Goes very wide, Destroyer though. Nah, no moving to the back. Oh, very hard hit for Destroyer on the wall then. this end of the inside into the back? No, he doesn't. There's not long left to go in the Europa League final. It's 1-0 Tottenham still. And unless United get a goal back, it's game over. United go trophyless and Spurs go to the Champions League. That is actually the most interesting thing that's currently going on. And unless there's big stoppage time, us drivers aren't going to see the second half. Oh, bit of contact going on. Meow. Well, this battle's still going on for P2. Boo's actually got a penalty, so Brewdog might end up in P2 here without even being on the podium positions. Anyway, oh, sends it up the inside. Yeah, Brewdog just has to keep it clean, and he might end up on the podium here without even touching the podium. Whoa! God, they're side by side. Still side by side. It's getting really feisty now. Because Boo knows he needs to overtake to have a shot of second place. Because as it stands, he will be off the podium now. And Boo will know this. Is where mistakes start to happen. Oh my god, it's a safety car. Oh my god, it's a safety car. Bijan has thrown it on the same corner. DK thrown his car. No one pitted. Brewdog pitted. That was maybe wise, maybe not, because he'll have to overtake. But the soft tyres and also Apex comes in. Right, as your commentator, I will be having a little moment to go for the toilet. I know it'll be going like in a lap, so give us a moment. Right, my bad chat. I've had a few litres of water today, to be fair. I've definitely reached the required amount of water. Anyway, score check for the final time quickly. It's still 1-0 Tottenham. 2 minutes left to go in normal time. Really praying United score now. As the safety car stays up for one more lap. Surely the safety car comes in because we're running out of racing laps here. Harry Maguire's just got a yellow card. Yes, we are going racing, so it'll be lap 37. 2 racing laps. Will Destroyer make a move for the lead? It probably won't be possible. The safety car peels in and we're getting going now. So I won't get a score update. Hopefully I hear United score. I won't know. A bit of a switch coming from Destroyer and Boo. Again, the old tyres. What is Brewdog going to do on these soft tyres? He needs to overtake Dragoon and then challenge his lead again. Again, he's not got the penalty though, so as long as he keeps it on track. Dragoon at the moment is actually sitting in second place because of penalties. So how far can Dragoon stay on these pack? And if not, can Brewdog send one up the inside? Because again, Brewdog can't afford to lose time to these lead pack, which he's already doing actually, because again, that's really wide from Dragoon. Yeah, Brewdog will want to get past Dragoon as quick as possible. He's boxed down in first gear though. Why have I got a cat trying to... Yeah, I got distracted by a cat. Anyway, Apex is right on the back of this as well. Is that Boo and Destroyer there? Almost going side by side. No, Boo's almost pushing Destroyer through the chicane here. Oh, bit of contact. Dragoon's out of the session. Oh my god, it's a big pile up. Bit of carnage. Brewdog on the soft tyres. It was a big push, I believe. But anyway, that's it. So this will be this is now the battle for second, with Dragoon out and Brewdog falling way behind on them soft tyres. Try sending up the inside into the penultimate corner. Anyway, as we go on to the penultimate lap now, Brewdog needs a standing. I don't even know if he's got damage. Has Brewdog got damage actually? We should... No, he hasn't. If he has, it's light. But anyway, this is now for second, unless if Brewdog can do some remarkable laps. Well, 2 remarkable laps, Brewdog can bring it back. If not, then this is the battle for P2. Again, Towley's ran off of this. We all knew he was going to win it before the session even started. So let's see what happens now. Anyway, as we go back to the Europa League, it's still 1-0 Tottenham. I believe Tottenham is going to lift this trophy, everyone. We've got Goomba into P4 now. Here's your battle for second though. They're still going side by side. Boo's have to go off into the escape. Now, was that a bit naughty from Destroyer, or was Boo not entitled to any room? But all this fighting is just going to bring Brewdog back into it, regardless of what happens between him and Dragoon. Again, obviously, pre-race, post-race penalties can happen. Oh my god, he's going to go side by side. Boo's got it. into the final corner because of a mistake from Destroyer. So Boo's net second, but Brewdog is coming back. And again, is Destroyer going to send up the inside of Boo? No, he is not. So I think Boo's now going to try and run away with this, but Brewdog caught up in all that. So Boo needs 3 seconds over Brewdog, or Brewdog goes up in second. And it is the final lap, so can Boo make any inroads on the soft runner of Brewdog? It, again, an unlikely strategy, but again, because of the penalties. However, that's not going to help him. The two people in front of him, Goomba and Apex, going side by side. That's really going to slow him down, and he needs to keep within 3 seconds of Boo, or he's not going to get the second place. So now, onto the last lap. Brewdog is in a fight on penalties. Obviously, I'm not sure who was at fault for the Dragoon thing. He might be in for a post-race penalty, but on track, it's always worth being in second place. So, is he going to get second place by just keeping it clean into the corners? We'll find out in only a moment's time. It's nearly a sector left, just about to go, and then we enter the final sector, which is just the fast chicanes of Raskas and I don't even know his last corner name. I'm not sure if he's done it. I think Brewdog's too far behind. I think Destroyer has done it. Yes, he has. I don't think Brewdog might even end up on the podium here because he's been held up. So let's find out where it is. I think it might be P3. For Brewdog, no, it's P4. By 3 tenths being held up. He was in for the podium. But no, so it's Towley, Boo, Destroyer, Brewdog, Goomba, Apex, Betches, and it's Dragoon, Boujon, MSF, and DK who had all retired. Anyway, I want to go see Tottenham lift this trophy. I believe they've won it. Yes, they have. Right, okay. So, it was fun commentating and all that, right? Have a good rest of your night, and I'll catch up in the chat. See yous.